Example 4, f of x is equal to x to the fourth minus 2x, and we're asked to find the tangent line at x equals 2. So, of course, we have to find a point and a slope. The point at x equals 2 is going to be f of 2, which ends up being 12. 2 to the fourth is 16, minus 4 is 12. And now I need to find the slope, so I'll use the ADQ. Well, we're going to find, we only have to do one thing here, so I'm just going to do it at x equals 2. So it's going to be, the limit as h goes to 0 of f of 2 plus h minus f of 2 all over h. And then in the next step, we will plug in 2 plus h in for x here and for here, which gives us 2 plus h to the fourth minus 2 times 2 plus h. And then minus f of 2 means minus 12. So we're going to expand the binomial. Now here's where you're either going to use Pascal's triangle. So you could go Pascal's triangle and go 1, that would be a plus b to the 0, a plus b to the first, a plus b squared, a plus b cubed, and then a plus b to the fourth would have these coefficients. So you can use Pascal's triangle, or maybe you know how to do it without, if you know the all the binomial expansion rules, but you might have forgotten those. Pascal's triangle is pretty easy to remember. So we're going to, 2 is going to be to the fourth power, then the coefficient is going to be 4, and then times 2 cubed times h, and then the next coefficient is 6, so it's 6 times 2 to the second, and then h squared. Remember the first, normally that's a letter, so that's confusing to some students when we use a number here. But if that was like an x, it would be x cubed, but it's 2, so it's 2 cubed. And then these exponents go down, 3, 2, 1, and then 0. And then these exponents go up for h, no h at all, h to the first, h to the second, h to the third. So anyway, we're at 6, 2 squared, h squared. We know that's the middle because the exponents are the same. And then the next one's going to be 4, the coefficient, and then it's 2 to the first, h to the third, and lastly, it's just 1h to the fourth. So that's expanding 2 plus h to the fourth. We distribute negative 2, and we get negative 4 minus 2h, and then the minus 12. So we're now going to simplify this, and the 2 cubed is 8 times 4 is 32, 4 times 6 is 24, 2 times 4 is 8, and negative 4 and negative 12 is negative 16. The 16 here from 2 to the fourth and the negative 16 at the end here are going to cancel. We have 32h and negative 2h to give us 30h, and none of the other terms are similar or alike. So we now have 30h plus 24h squared plus 8h cubed plus h to the fourth all over h. We can multiply the top and bottom by 1 over h, or divide the top and bottom by h, however you want to say it, or factor out the h and cancel. But the bottom line is, you're going to end up with, since there's an h in every term, we could also take this and put it over h, this over h, this over h, and this over h. The bottom line is the h is going to cancel on the bottom with each h in these terms. You're left with 30 plus 24h plus 8h h squared plus h cubed. And the limit as h goes to 0 means that'll be 0, 0, 0, and you're left with just 30. So that means the slope at x equals 2 of the tangent line is 30, very steep. I know my slope is 30, I know my point is 212, the tangent line, and then it's going to be y minus 12 equals 30 times x minus 2.